Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 21st, it's March, it's 2026, and I had no intentions on making a video today because you can only, show so much doom and gloom in one video. But something's recently occurred, and I'm in the area, and what I'm talking about is drones are now flying over our B-2 bombers that are nuclear capable in Louisiana. And they're in Bossier City, Louisiana, which is ironic because that's exactly where I was when my rear axle snapped. So I know where it is. But what I'm going to say is if anybody lives in that area, shoot me an email, rjcjr10@yahoo.com, because I want to get footage of these drones that the military, they're mysterious, there's nothing we can do. Bullshit. Total, utter bullshit. I've made 2 videos about four-wheeling above NORAD on the mountain that NORAD's in and having my drones drop out of the sky. 1, 2, 3. And then I had a drone drop out of the sky in Washington because I flew into a Naval Air Force base this high off the ground. I passed the imaginary line and my drone dropped like that. But according to the military, nothing we can do about it. I mean, you can't be stopped. Nothing can happen. This is False Flag 101. And if you live in the area, I'm going to stake out there and see if I can't possibly get one of these mysterious drones on video. So that's what I'm saying. But to prove my point, you might remember this. I posted this on Jailbreak Overlander about 10 months ago, and it got about 160,000 views, which was good. But they didn't like the fact that I was telling truths. And the name of the video was, "This is how easily they can take out or take down a drone." So here we go. So with the recent rash of mysterious drones flying all over the United States and all over the world apparently, over military bases, etc., and the authorities claiming that it's absolutely impossible to shoot these things down, I decided it was time to upload this video to show you exactly how quickly and efficiently they can take your drone out if they want to. So enjoy. Do you know what I mean? So it was well worth it, and it was my pleasure bringing this young couple up here because they had never seen it before either. At 11,200 feet, I brought the drone down here and crashed it, and it's stuck. And Jess is going right up there. If she had a poker, she could just push it out of the tree. So originally in this video, I assumed I just lost control of the drone somehow and it crashed. But that changed. I figured it out pretty quick. This is a third drone I have up right now, and the battery died in, well, the amount of time you're seeing this video. The battery was 100% charged when I put it in. And then both the remote controls told me they need to be calibrated, and they were useless. This morning at the hotel room, I tried to calibrate them, and they didn't need it. So that's 4. 2 drones and 2 smart controllers that both went out on the mountain. And the last time I was up here, I couldn't record with the drone, and I couldn't record with a camera. Is it NORAD? Of course it is. Of course it is. Your tax dollars at work keeping you from looking at things that you shouldn't be looking at, or whatever. But this perspective at least shows you that there is no forgiveness on this trail. This is the wide part of the trail. The narrow part is down the other end. But sadly, I didn't have a drone. So there, as they say, is that. So you see what I'm saying. The entire video is 38 minutes long. I'll leave a link below if you happen to want to watch it. The scenery's incredible. But whatever. My point is, I've got experience with drones, and I've got experience with being in places you're not supposed to be. And they can take out a drone like that. The fact that they're saying it's in Louisiana, a lot of activity, a lot of shipping ports, a lot of land down here, a lot of data centers need to go in down here. That's their main thing. But the fact that they're saying it's B-52s. Well, the fact that they're saying it's B-52 nuclear capable planes and these drones are just flying all over it, and there's nothing we can do. Is just setting us up for a false flag. I mean, Louisiana, they've been trying to clear people out of there since Katrina and beyond. You know what I'm saying? But here's the other thing today. Here's the other thing that all of a sudden just occurred. Now remember, according to Pete Hegsbreth and Donald Trump, we've completely annihilated Iran. There's nothing they can do. They can't do anything anymore, except they just did this.
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, First Post America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is First Post America.
Now, at this point, you might not be too surprised. Like, Iran's been shooting missiles in all directions since we 100% decimated them. And, I mean, they're not even a threat anymore, other than the fact that Israel, Dubai, the UAE have all banned and arrested people for trying to put out pictures of missiles coming in and drones coming in left and right, causing major damage. Major damage. But what this right here does is it tells Americans, whether this is true or not, because we have no idea, because I don't even watch the American media anymore because all they do is lie. It's just worse than ever because Israel controls our media 100%. What this is setting up for is like, wow, we didn't know Iran could reach that far. You know what I mean? What other secret missiles do they have? Which is setting us up for Iran hits the U.S. with a missile, meaning our government, Israel, hits us with a missile and goes, Iran did it. You know what I mean? They're setting us up on every possible way because these guys play 5D chess. They really do, just not in the way that makes America great again. I think that should be obvious to everyone at this particular point. But anyone trying to put out actual footage of the damage that's being done, because Iran's whooping people right now because that's part of the game, but they're claiming they're not, They got to do that for the MAGA crowd, but in real life they are. But everyone's on the same team except us. It's us against them. Period. I don't care about the Club of Rome. I don't care about Bilderberg. I don't care about that anymore. This is actively occurring right now, and it's us against them. And anyone that tries to put out the proof gets locked up. So all these people have been arrested, and orders for arrest for over 35 people, including 19 Indians, over misleading war videos. These people are simply there taking video of missiles coming in with their cell phones, etc., and then they're getting arrested. And then the mainstream in the UAE is calling it fake news. Fake news. Where have we heard fake news before? Well, I'll tell you where we heard it before and where it came from. Donald Trump. His first time around as president, he's the one that introduced the word fake news, which got my channel obliterated, much like this bunker right here. But this isn't real. None of this is real. Come to the UAE. Come to Dubai. Spend all your money here. Nothing's going on. Meanwhile, they're getting hit with missiles, and then they're having to be forced to say, it was fake news. I didn't do anything. Everything's fine. Keep it moving. So the propaganda is in every single solitary direction. I found a few channels that are actually legit news sources. This one right here ain't one of them, but it shows what I needed to show. At any rate, Richie from Boston, that fan looks funny directly over my head, doesn't it? Look at that. I'm wearing one of those propeller things. Do you like the B-52 reference for you old-timers like me? I used to love the B-52s. At any rate, if you live in the Barksdale city area and you're familiar with Barksdale Air Force Base and you know a place where I can locate without getting arrested, I want to get footage of these drones if it's at all possible. RJCJR10 at yahoo.com. I'm out.